Hello everyone. Today we will discuss a new topic in unit number 6. So in continuation to last lecture, we will today we will discuss about collaborative engineering. So you may have heard about concurrent engineering also. So both both the things are different. So today we will discuss the collaborative engineering only. Then later on we will discuss the concurrent engineering, agile manufacturing. See, these topics are in same unit, and now we will focus on this particular topic. So the current slides have the contents as definition of this particular concurrent engineering, collaborative ventures, web-based designs, and conclusion. So if you want to define this particular collaborative engineering, then we can say it's a discipline that studies the interactive process of engineering collaboration, whereby multiple interested stakeholders resolve conflict, bargain for individual or collective advantages, agrees upon course of action and or attempt to craft joint outcome which serve their mutual interest. So majority we can say it's a collaboration of different engineering domain. So multiple stakeholders, as per their interest, they resolve their conflict bargain and they agree on some terms so that mutually they can get some common common interest or common outcome. So collaborative engineering is the practical application of collaboration science into engineering domain. So its aim is to enable engineers and engineering companies to work more effectively with stakeholders in achieving rational agreement and performing collaborative action across various cultural, disciplinary, geographic, and temporal boundaries. So this particular domain, collaborative engineering, is not only limited to that some specific industries, but it's a work across every cultural, every discipline, in every geographical and every kind of area, or we can say everywhere it works. So this particular engineering is widely applied to product design, manufacturing, construction, enterprise level collaboration, and supply chain management. So these are the areas where we see the application of this uh, particular engineering. So mainly we will focus on product design, manufacturing, construction, and this enterprise level collaboration and supply chain management. So the most applied forms of technology for collaboration are presented such as computer supported collaborative design, CSCD, web-based design, which are major field of study in constant improvement. So mainly there are two fields like computer supported collaborative design and web-based design. So as collaborative tool and cloud-based system also more pervasive. So these are the some more advanced tools now we are using in current organization. The application of the collaborative engineering is in the context of product life cycle. So these are the main highlights of this particular collaborative engineering, and majorly the majorly the fields or domains, or these are the technology which are using, which are the main tools of this particular engineering. So first we will discuss the different collaborative ventures. So we first we would like to say that as the globalization level increases, the technological innovation is increasing day by day, and there are a lot of market challenges with our traditional business logic, and firms are experimenting with new organization models. So nowadays a lot of organization, new forms to getting new solutions and getting new kind of, they are experimenting with their models. So among these new models, the virtual enterprise or virtual organization, one of the most popular nowadays, virtual enterprise. This kind of strategy is more popular. So majorly we can say there are three types of virtual enterprise. One is short-term virtual enterprise, extended enterprise, and consortium virtual enterprise. So short-term virtual enterprise would be set up for responding to specific market needs. So that is particularly used for a specific market needs. A project would be split into several linked modules to be addressed by each partners. So we can say the modules is split in different modules, so that each uh, each is addressed by some each partner. So it's split in such a way that the problem could be split in number of modules. So the extended enterprise comprises splice network which are engaged in several projects over a more sustained period of time. So this is extended where these have lot of networks or supply network which are connected to lot of projects or individual projects to get more sustained solutions. So it is a concept typically applied to an organization in which a dominant enterprise extend its boundaries to all or some its suppliers. So majorly we can say it's a is applied to an organization in which the dominant enterprise which increase its boundaries to all its suppliers. Last consortium virtual enterprise combined core competence to obtain work. So it's work on or is focused majorly on core competency. Now this is our main crux of this particular topic, because this is the the technology, or this is the philosophy nowadays we are using as a collaborative engineering web-based design. So first we need to see that initially that we work for web, or we develop the web page. So web was developed for information sharing. So particular that motto for that particular development of web was for information sharing within internationally dispersed teams. So we we were using this particular web for sharing the information with international teams and dissemination of the information. So it's a convenient media to publish and share information relevant to the design process, from concept generation and prototyping to virtual manufacturing and productionization. So particularly whatever matter we have in terms of media, we publish and share that information so that we can get the design process, or it will help in that concept generation, prototyping of virtual manufacturing and productionization, that help for this particular development of a product particular. So the most popular implementation of architecture of a collaborative product development, including design and manufacturing. So main thing is this particular we are using that collaborative tool for your product development. For initially major process for that product development is design and manufacturing. So the web-based infrastructure has been used in a number of collaborative product design systems. Web-based alone. So web technology that merely is not a complete solution to collaborative design system. Now later on we have in this current industry they develop wikis. So the wikis are the databases of interactive web pages that allow members of a user group to collectively edit same material from any computer web with a web connection was developed for writing documents collectively, further developed into Wikipedia projects. So again, for like to capture large number of industries or of the organization, they develop wikis. So that is a database which have more number of members or groups that collectively share their data and materials through a computer web connection. So they start write it, the documents collectively, and further later on they developed one project, we call it Wikipedia. Nowadays we are using it. So it was developed in 2001. So development in information technology and the web created fundamental shift. So major shift was that the development of IT and web, that we shift from one era to another, so that we using this particular information sharing modules, we all work together as a collaborative engineering. So the dynamic business needs. So as our dynamic business needs get increased, So that was required for product development teams like design, manufacturing, sales, and management to do real-time sharing of product data in a concurrent manner. So that needs was ultimately was using for development, and for that particular the development team have different domains like design, manufacturing, sales, and management. So they were working hard for product data in concurrent manner. So in order to collaborate on a distributed design project, remote engineer designers needs active support to coordinate their effort. This coordination involves the translation of terminology among disciplines, locating, providing engineering and assist service, virtual prototype service, and project management. So to collaborate that on a particular design project, some of the remote designers, remote engineers, which they were say which which are able to share their data and their concepts actively, and they support and and coordinate for a particular one for for, uh, for designing or for we can say for development of one product. So that coordination involves the translation of terminology among disciplines, locating, providing engineering analysis services, and virtual prototype services and project management. So as the more collaborative design system have been developed using web services as well as semantic web and grid computing techniques. So that's so evidence evolution from use of agent-based technology and active web services. These are the latest web-based technology that are used as a collaborative agent-based technology and active web servers. So nowadays, now the technology has been improved, and now we are using cloud computing in the context of collaborative design has introduced the concept of product collaborative cloud design. So for development of different products, so that different collaborative engineers or organization can participate and they can share the data using cloud computing techniques, and they can work together. The shared enterprise design resources through the collaborative design system reuse the design knowledge and by registering a system where product design professional can start collaborative design between different departments and different enterprises. So that is a major objective for this uh, particular particular technology, you can say cloud computing. So majorly if you want to design or developing a product, then all the professionals who are working together, so between different departments they can work and they can share their information. So in the whole when we have discussed the different technology in the collaborative engineering, so main thing is that the effective collaboration, if we have effectively using this particular collaboration, then we can solve some different we can get the solution of different problems, like for design problems, and we can reduce the product development lead time in manufacturing. So that is our main objective of this particular collaborative engineering, so that we can reduce the product development lead time and we can reduce the manufacturing cost. That is our major objective. So in order to support rapid formation of collaborative network, it is very important for potential partners to get ready in advance and prepare to participate in such collaboration. So major thing is that not only technology merely is important, but importantly that the partners or the persons or professionals who are working, they need to prepare in advance, and their participation is very much required for such collaboration. Also, the socio-technical environment of product design and realization yet to be fully understood and model. That part is still need to more to explore more for to get real time environment of product design realization is for is fully yet to be understood and modeled. With the collaboration of the manufacturing industry and the development of the worldwide production constantly, a cultural problem have attracted much attention. This is very much nowadays we this is also very much focused. Thank you very much for your